Thank you, Toastmaster Amanda, and to all the wonderful Toastmasters on this call. We are here to share some information and resources with you. We are going to share my screen and you will let me know that you can see it. Does everyone see the PowerPoint? Awesome. Thank you so much, Amanda. Those that nodded, I appreciate it. We are going to go through some resources today, and we are happy to celebrate with you. You have been accepted as a club officer. You've been voted in, you volunteered to be a club officer, you saw the opportunity, and you are here today. Now, some of you agreed to it and you were excited about it, and there's a few of you out there who went on vacation, and when you came back, were you an officer? Anybody out there that had that happen? Well, that's okay too, because we want you to still get what you need because you have embraced this opportunity. Whether it was your decision or someone else's, we are happy that you are here and you've been elected, not alone, but you've been elected with a series of your peers, other people who are willing to take the journey for you. Those are called your executive team members. On the trio, you and we have a team of people who work together to make sure things go in the direction that you would like to see them go. There's many opportunities in front of you. Some of those resources are listed and they're found inside of District 84. As you know, Toastmasters International is a worldwide, wonderful organization with people from all over. But you are a member of District 84, and I've shown you a visual of our district, which is basically Northern and Central Florida. We have 124 clubs, and we have divided those clubs into 32 different areas. Each of you is a part of one of those areas, one of those divisions, and more importantly, you are a part of District 84. Our district starts at the top of Florida, right past Tallahassee, and it goes all the way down across Georgia and down right below Lakeland. You can see visually on the map where you might fit in. Just kind of take a look and see where your club might be listed. If you're in a virtual club, we have still placed your club in a physical area so that you are still a part of a team so that you can grow as well. You are connected to an area director. Each of those area directors is responsible for 3 to 5 different clubs, and that allows you to have a communication and a connection with the district level. Please reach out to your area director or read their emails, connect with them. Your area director has a goal to come and visit your club a few times throughout the year. The first time they may come and just say hello, they want to meet you and make a connection. But eventually they are going to come and do an official visit. And in that visit, they're just going to tell us what's going on in your club, how you're doing. And most importantly, they are there so that we can help you. We want to be there if your club needs any assistance, or if your club needs that celebration, we are there. You heard our PRM say we want to spotlight our club members. So make sure your area director knows when wonderful things are happening to your club members so that we can publicize them and also to celebrate as well. This morning, I actually went to a meeting. It was my home club, and we celebrated 61 years of being a club. And we want you to take those moments and celebrate your membership as well as your club success. We have grouped all of our clubs into 8 divisions. You'll see on the map, we've divided those regional wise, and over each one of those divisions is a division director. That division director is there to help. They are a connection to the district level, and they are there to work with you, help you, to provide resources to you as well. Do we have any district directors on the line today? Just put your virtual hand up so you can come up to the top of the screen. And I just want you to make a connection with everyone on the call. We have 8 division directors, again, who have been elected by the membership of our district. They are there to support you throughout the remainder of this year. Those division directors do work with the area directors. So if you're an area director, also put your virtual hand up so you can come to the front of the screen so that everyone can see who you are. We first and foremost thank all of our elected and volunteers who agreed to help us and to move the district forward this year. Thank you to all our area directors. I see you out there, Bonnie and William and Debbie Kerr-Henry. We have division directors, Debbie Wild. We have Tamara Lockley. Love it. I'm so glad you're here. Some of the area directors, guess what? They are also club officers. So they are also going through the same experience that you are going through here to enhance their clubs and to grow themselves as well. Today, you are going to hear a lot of information. We want you to know that there is a place where you can go and review and even expand on the things we tell you today. Please take out your phone. Christy already taught this, right? You have a QR code, pull up your camera on your phone, and there's going to be a little screen that comes up and you tap it, and it's going to take you to a website or a resource. This is the Club Leadership Handbook. This handbook is here for you. It is published by Toastmasters International. All club officers have access to it. This will help you set the course for your club this year. Lots of information about the club, lots of information about each position that you may hold in the club. I'm leaving this up just for a little bit so that everyone can capture that moment so they are able to pull that resource up. Again, if you don't capture it today, please go to the Toastmasters International website and search for Club Leadership Handbook, and it will come up. They also have it in different languages too, if you would rather read it differently. Everyone have it? Just giving you a moment to capture it. Now, some of you have been officers thousands of times. Use your virtual hands or use your chat. If you've been an officer more than 4 times, just put it in chat. Me. I've been an officer 4, 5, 6 times. Just put it in the chat. Yes, there we go. Those are the people you reach out to. They've done it before. There are many people on here that embrace the opportunity to become a leader and to guide their club. So thank you for all those that are returners. I guarantee you, some of them did not read this book the first time they were an officer. Some of you remember that, right? Some of you didn't even read it the second time you were an officer. But when you finally read it, you thought, oh, there's the answer I've been looking for. Always use your resources. They will fill in answers for you, give you some guidance from Toastmasters International, and some opportunities that you have in the role that you're going to pursue. Now, are there any first-time officers out there? Put your virtual hand up or put it in the chat. I see your laughter, Beth. Thank you. Any first-time officers? Thank you, Marie and Anna, Anita. Perfect. There's some first-time officers. Kevin, we have Tania. Forgive me if I pronounce your names wrong. There's some first-time officers out there. Wonderful. We love first-time officers. We love that first year when you get to really expand your leadership opportunities. Embrace it. Thank you for sharing that you're a first-time officer today. Let's share some more resources. We have a district website, toastmastersd84.org. This website is full of information, but most importantly, there is a calendar available. If you want to see what opportunities are happening through the year, please go to the website and pull up our district calendar. The district calendar allows you to see what events are going on, what days, resources to connect, such as the links to attend certain events. Please check out the calendar, stay informed, and embrace the opportunities that you will have to continue your training as an officer throughout the entire year. We also, as Christy mentioned, we send out a month at a glance bulletin. Near the first of the month, we really just want you to know what's happening that month. We give you some updates, some links to fill in if you are wanting to volunteer for different events. Check that month at a glance. Make sure you share it with your other team members who may not embrace their email as often. Make sure they know what events are coming up. We want them to have the opportunity to join us. Also, your area and division councils will be coming up. Your area director will organize a meeting for you to meet with several clubs. That way you can share ideas, you can plan events. You're not in this alone. You have other clubs that are endeavoring on the same opportunities you are. So watch for those emails and join those meetings as you can. Make sure you reach out to your area director, read their email, respond, invite them to your club. And there's several things they can do. They can come, they may be able to give a speech, they may be able to install your club officers. And guess what? If you didn't have a club officer installation, you can still have one. You do not have to have them early in the year. Just plan one and do it. It is a way for your officers to accept the role that they've endeavored on and for your club to highlight those members. Anyone ever been to a club installation? I've been to several. I've helped put on several. It's fun. It's a really enriching opportunity. So if you haven't had one, or if you've never even heard of it, I encourage you to reach out to your area director, your division director, any of your leaders, and they can actually come in and help you put on an installation. Also, we are looking to publish articles about you, your club, your members. We have our Synergy newsletter. It will be published quarterly. Christy will be in contact with you. She's already put the call out for people to volunteer to be writers, but we also need people to identify awesome stories. Maybe you're not the one to write it, but you saw the story. You thought this would be great to share with the district. Please send those things into us so that we have an opportunity to share and celebrate with you. All club presidents and VPEs, if that's you, raise your hand, raise both of them. You are a voting member of the district. VPEs and presidents, your voice counts. You are invited to the first business council meeting of the year. There are two of them. The first is September 21st at 8 a.m., and you will receive an invitation to register and attend that meeting. There are important topics that are voted on. We want to hear the voice of you and your club members at the district level. So please put that into your calendar and also wait for the invitation so that you can be informed. We do have several items to vote on that day, and we're looking for your vote and voice to count. Now that you are an officer, you have access to the backstage. We call it Club Central. All officers get access to go into Club Central. Log into your Toastmasters account. Go to toastmasters.org. Go up to the top. There's a little login at the very top. Put in your credentials, and then your page will come up. You will navigate to the home page, and as you scroll down, there are all these resources that you can get into under Leadership Central. This is specifically for officers. Club Central. You get to see behind the scenes. I encourage all of you to specifically check out Club Officer Roles. On the right side, it will give you lots of resources that will help you in your goals and your officer role. There's information on president, VPE. All of the officers will have a section here that they can read the overview of their position, as well as videos and some self-evaluation tools that you can use to see how your progress is going. You have videos that you can watch as well, so take a few minutes to capture your role. Club president, you might want to review some of the other roles because you're going to be helping your club officers progress forward as well. So don't hesitate to explore one of the other roles so you can assist them on their journey. The other opportunity that you have is to be able to go into Club Central. Club Central is the place where you can manage your memberships. You can check on the progress of members. You can change things such as when your club meets. Anybody thinking about changing their club date or time or location? All those things should be updated on Toastmasters International website so someone else can find you. A new member might be looking for you. They need to know when you meet, what time. You should update those types of items in Club Central. After training today, when you settle down tomorrow, if you haven't been in Club Central, just take a minute to go explore and see what your options are. Inside Club Central, you can submit education awards. Who's the main person to submit education awards? Put it in the chat. Anybody know the main person? The VPE, I heard you all. It's the VPE. They're the main person to manage submitting awards. But remember, if the VPE is busy, guess who can help? Presidents and secretaries. You are not off the hook. You can go in and submit education awards for your club. You can also take care of club membership. You can manage records, updates. All those things are available for you to explore. Remember, your club officer tools are also listed here as well. In club officer tools, you will have resources for the club leadership handbook. We showed you that today, but here's another way to get to it. And you also have some tools such as new member orientation. Do you think you need to orient new members? Wouldn't you love to give them some basic information about Toastmasters? Well, Toastmasters International is going to help you if you want to host your new member orientation. Clubs should really embrace that opportunity to welcome a new member. Guess what? There was a day when you were a new member. Think about how that was for you. Think about what you enjoyed. Think about how you can enhance it. These are all opportunities. You can find information here. We also have a district new member orientation every other month on Sunday, the first Sunday of the month. You can come to new member orientation, send your new members so they can learn the basics and they can talk with other new members who have joined Toastmasters International. That is tomorrow, Sunday at 7, and it goes until 8. Join us. All new members were emailed and encouraged to attend, but you can join us as well. What makes a healthy club? This is going to be the focus of the rest of our time with you from the trio perspective. We want you to think about what makes a healthy club. A couple people, be brave, unmute yourself, and just tell me what you think a healthy club is. What do you think a healthy club is? Give us some insight.
Trust.
Say that again. Go ahead.
Hey guys, Carrington Brathwaite here with keynotes and more. Trust, I feel like would make a healthy club.
Awesome. Trust. I love it. Thank you. Good job, keynotes. You are planting the right seeds. What else, Renee? I see your camera. Go ahead.
I think fun.
Fun. Awesome. Other things for a healthy club. Awesome. I see attendance, chat, communication. Go ahead, Marjane, Alexis, unmute yourself and just yell it out for me. Go ahead.
Consistency.
Consistency. Marjane, you're muted.
Yeah, fun is number one, being well organized.
Well organized. I love it. In the chat, and Amanda, throw some of these out if I don't catch them all. Community, connection, individual, and club growth.
Welcoming members.
Yes.
I see Sheila.
I was going to put respect.
Respect. I love it. That's one of our lovely principles. Yes, I love it. Go ahead, Aaron.
Member retention. That's
member retention. You mean we need to keep members to have a healthy club? Yes. Debbie Carr-Henry.
In our mission statement, it says to provide a supportive and positive learning experience. And I think that's key, that we have a safe place for people to learn how to grow and practice their speaking and leadership skills.
She said it all. Every week, you should be reciting that club mission.
I see a safe space to fail and grow.
Do you think you're going to mess up? Toastmasters is a safe place to just land flat on your face, and everybody's going to corral around you and pick you back up and give you some more tools to success. Thank you. That was a great visual. I love it. Cece, you're muted. We don't hear you. And wait, you muted yourself. I think it's your microphone, Cece. So if we can't hear you, drop it in chat. We want to hear what you have to say. Thank you. Stephen, excuse me.
No, it's Steve. What I like, that's fine. I would say effective evaluations.
Yes.
I think one of the most important things is, can we give people feedback that will help them improve?
Yes, absolutely. One of the foundations in Toastmasters. How many places do you go and you never hear feedback? But you will get plenty of it here, and you will get it from a variety of people. That's the nice part. Any other things that make a healthy club? Got a couple more minutes. Encouragement, engagement. Who
Club
else?
focused on Toastmasters educational objectives.
Yes, I love it. You mean we should embrace pathways?
What?
Yes. Tamara, go ahead. Yes.
I believe club mentorship, having a
Yeah.
mentor. Do we still have mentors, or are we still giving the new people mentors?
Yes, absolutely. Mentorship does not have to stop. Did you know that? Even if you get a mentor when you first join, maybe you spend 6 months with that mentor and it was great, look for another one. Don't give up. Every person has something they can offer you. Every person. Get another mentor for 6 months. Make an agreement. Maybe they will help you with a different focus. Gina, go for it.
Personal growth. If our members are also personally growing, the club will grow.
Absolutely. Most of us walk through the doors because we wanted to get better, or someone told us we should get better, right? Maybe your manager, maybe your boss, your friend said, hey, I think you might have opportunity. Absolutely. Personal growth. That's what keeps us coming back. Then one day you'll determine that you can help someone else grow. And then you get that second wave of excitement. It's helping someone else. Thank you all. Ron, go ahead.
I would say club participation or member participation.
Oh my gosh, that is what I've been looking for this whole time. Ron, thank you. You make a healthy club. Thank you. You have to show up. You have to input. You have to receive. That's what I'm looking for. Simona?
A club that makes you feel welcomed and friendly, a friendly place. So people know we're a judgment-free zone.
Oh, I love it. Welcoming. And that's to each person, because each person needs something different to grow. Wonderful. Thank you all for your participation. I didn't expect so much, so thank you. But let's focus on you. Each one of you makes a healthy club. It's important that you show up. It's important that you put in. It's important that you receive. This is not a selfish experiment. This is freely given, freely receiving. We all should have that opportunity. Some of you are in multiple clubs. How many? Anybody in multiple clubs? Why? Because you get a different experience in every club. And that's what's so awesome. So we want to talk about how Toastmasters International gives us a guide towards a healthy club. That is called the Distinguished Club Program. Somebody type that in the chat for me. Distinguished Club Program, the DCP points. Some of you have heard it and thought, I don't know what they're talking about. People keep saying it. We're going to take a few minutes to talk through the Distinguished Club Program. We will put a link or a document in the chat, the Club Success Plan. Thank you, Amanda. We will put that in the chat so that you will have it for a resource later. The Distinguished Club Program is built on 10 criteria. Not 2, not 3, but 10. There's 10 things that we can look at to move us towards being a healthy club. If you don't reach these goals, does that mean you're a terrible club? You're supposed to say no, absolutely not. Your club is always wonderful. Your club is always evolving, but we do have metrics. We have measures that move us towards that healthy club. Some of us are goal setters. Some of us are not. For goal setters, they need checkpoints. They need things to help them know that they are moving towards their goals. Some would call them strategies and so forth. So Toastmasters International gave us these. That Distinguished Club Program, I'm giving everybody a minute. It's in the chat. You can download it if you want to follow along. The Distinguished Club Program is built on 10 accomplishments, and they're broken down. And the trio today is going to walk you through each one of these in sections. And the person presenting is the person you can reach out to because they actually are set over that area and they're going to be a resource for you. Their whole team is built around helping you work towards those particular goals. So there's the immediate past district director, which is Vicki Goodman. You all saw her last year. She led us. We were so close to distinguish. She pushed us. She worked with us. She supported us. But Vicki doesn't get to go away. Are there any past presidents out there? Was anybody president last year? Right, raise your hand, say, yes, it was me. If you were president last year, you cannot run away. You are on the executive team. You are there to help the incoming team for that year. You are the voice of experience. You know what happened last year. You know what didn't work. You know what worked. You can give them advice, help them along. As immediate past, please stay engaged. That's what builds the continuity of your club, is keeping people engaged along the way. So immediate past presidents, you commit to staying involved and working towards these goals with your club. Thank you. Amanda is putting all these acronyms in the chat. We know we say a lot of acronyms and we want to be more focused on telling you what they mean. So Amanda is helping us. Thank you, Amanda. So as immediate past district director, Vicki is still helping us. She meets with us. She gives us advice. She reminds us of deadlines that are coming up. She reminds us of things we should do, things we didn't do, things that we may want to consider. She is always available for us, but she may not be at every meeting. She has an option to attend. It's awesome. Past presidents, please stay in touch and advise and be involved as much as you can. As district director, woohoo, I get the joy of meeting deadlines, helping my team, paying attention to TI regulations, and moving the district forward towards our distinguished goals. As a district, we have the same thing. Club presidents, this is your turn. There are some administrative tasks that will help move your club towards distinguished. And those are goal number 9 and 10. So there's 10 goals. I'm going to talk about goal number 9 and 10. They are so easy. You just need to know what they are. Goal number 9, you need to have a minimum of 4 officers trained. How many? 4, just 4 officers trained during 2 cycles. This is the beginning of the year, round 1, and you'll have another round in January or February. You are asked to get 4 officers trained. Can you do that? Everybody commit 4 officers. Some of you already got it done. Anybody there, did your club already get those 4 trained? And Amanda, she checked those boxes and your club is on the way. Keep it up. Just 4 officers trained minimum. Now, some of you want to reach for the gold and you can get 7 of 7. Go for it. You know what 7 of 7 means? That all of your officers are learning what to do. It's not about just showing up. It's you want to give that person an opportunity to learn what to do and to work towards doing it. And we want to set them up for success by giving them the training. Have any of you ever started a new job? Right? Some of you have started a new job before. Have you ever started a new job with no training, where they just set you at the desk and then 3 days later they asked you for a report and you're thinking, I don't even know how to get in the computer? Anybody ever had that experience? It doesn't feel good. But some of you have gone to a company and they train you for a whole week or 2 weeks and you feel good because they showed you the tools, they asked you for something and you were able to produce. We want to do the same for our officers. Training, they have an opportunity to put that training into use and produce the goals in their mind. So encourage them to come to training for the success of themselves and your club. Goal number 10, so easy. You have to get your membership dues paid on time. So easy. Where are my club VPMs? Any club treasurers? Guess what? Membership dues are coming up. Now, club, it is time to pay your dues. Get it in. I don't want to hear anything else. That didn't feel good, did it? Have you ever had that happen to you, right? No, we want to encourage our members. Members, it is that time of year where you can embrace the value of Toastmasters. For just $10 a month, you can get the greatest Pathways learning experience, a room full of people that will listen to you and give you feedback. There's opportunity there. Encourage your members. Find jazzy ways. Be creative if you are the one walking us through membership renewals. There is this point when you go, team, September 30th is coming up. We all need to pay our dues. And you may have to call a member and say, I know you're busy, but I would love to help you get your dues processed. Sometimes you have to reach out. If you accomplish your on-time dues and submit your club officer list for next year. Did you know somebody had to turn in who the new officers are? Most of you just, it appeared, I'm the club so-and-so. Well, one of you next year in May or June, you will have an election and you will turn in the new officers in Club Central. You just open it up, type in the new names, click send, and you're done. And you get a whole check. That is taking care of the administrative side of your club. Administrative duties are everywhere. We can never escape it. Some of us come here to learn how to do administrative tasks. Did you know that? You never thought about that, right? Some people never had to time manage so many things. And this is their opportunity to learn time management, how to make a list of things to do and move towards getting it done. So 9 and 10, pretty simple. I want all of you to reach for that. 2 checks and you're on your way towards distinguished. Now, I do want you to know when you get to Nick, he's going to talk about your membership numbers. That's important too. But before we get there, there's a nice little excited lady out there who is going to talk about goals 1 through 6. Who could that be but our program quality director, distinguished Toastmaster, Amanda Cross.
Hello and welcome. Thank you, Felicia. I'm going to try and stay focused on you, which means I can't update my note sheet in chat. The Program Quality Director, PQD, is the equivalent of the District Vice President Education. That's right. All of those fabulous emails you've gotten for the past while came from me because it's my job to make sure that you are getting what you need to be successful here in the district and as a club leader. We're going to be reaching out to you regularly to make sure that you are getting the access you need to pathways, so on and so forth. So let me go ahead and pull up our club success plan. I did drop it into chat a couple times there. And here I am on page 1. On page 1, you see this right here, this very beautiful DCP education goals. There are 6. The way that you achieve these goals is by having members go into Toastmasters.org, go to Basecamp, Pathways, Path, open curriculum. When they open that curriculum, they may work in a level 1 project, a level 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. That would be the path completion. They may be working in any one of those levels. But if they don't activate, launch, complete, evaluate those projects, they don't count. Anyway, I'm not going to go through your entire VPE thing. I am going to talk to you a little bit about making sure when members do complete their projects, it is reflected so that you can get these points. We had a lesson learned just 2 weeks ago. It was Thursday before TLI, and I was copied on an email. This email was between a member of our district who has completed 2 full paths. And with the completion of those 2 full paths, he said, I'm ready for my DTM project. I want to be a distinguished Toastmaster. And I was copied in the communication between him and World Headquarters. And World Headquarters replied back with, you've only done one project, not 2 paths. And he replied back with, whoa, 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 I most definitely have. So World Headquarters went a little bit deeper and they were able to see you have absolutely done the equivalent of 2 paths in Pathways, but it has not been updated in Club Central. Therefore, it does not count. It is so important if you want to have these DCP points that it is documented in both Pathways and Club Central. Otherwise, you don't earn the points. VPEs and other club officers, I promise to make sure every completion counts. I promise to make sure every completion counts. I'm not seeing your, okay, I saw Terry Odom's hands. She counts because she's our Pathways chair. Terry, if you would please drop your information in chat so everybody can find you. I promise to make sure every completion counts. Thank you very much. How else are we going to make sure these completions count? I love that question. Thank you for asking it and sending it to me telepathically. We're going to turn, flip, or just mentally acknowledge page 4 of this beautiful club success plan. This club success plan is including education goals. Okay, right now it's big enough that you can see the handwriting. I'm going to make it the right size to see the page. Wow. 1, 2. These are the DCP goals, just as they were listed on page 1. So I have a question for you. Feel free to drop this in chat. Who is responsible for these goals? Who is responsible for the goals listed on page 4? And if you want to unmute and shout that out as well right now, you're welcome to do that. I see members. I see VP. Members. The entire, Angie Ruff says the entire club. Last week in person, we had the answer of everybody. Everybody is responsible for these goals. We want to make sure that our officers are engaged, that you are remembering that you too are a member, and that you're using things like running a club meeting, that you are using projects like the special committee for the membership drive, that you are using your role to complete projects in Pathways. Those are those levels 3, 4, and 5 things that are so difficult because they take time and effort and people resources. We want to make sure our new members are getting in there and being registered and signed up in Pathways, that they're starting their icebreakers in level 1s. We want to make sure everybody in between is having that chance to move forward in their Toastmasters experience as well. It's not just the VPE. It's everybody. Then we're going to scroll into page 5. Strategies and tactics. Real quick, what do strategies and tactics, what does that phrase mean? Feel free to unmute or share it in chat. What does the phrase strategies and tactics mean?
What methods are we going to use to get where we need to go?
What methods are we going to use? And I'm seeing in chat, how, plan of action, how, giving the club what they need to succeed. So that is how we're going to reach success. This is how we're going to apply the methods for success. This is where you need to discuss as a leadership team and as a club. Notice broader perspective, leadership team, club, how you're going to achieve that. Are we going to have registration lists? Are we going to sign up every time? These are conversations I want you to focus on in your VPE club officer training. How can I make this successful and bring that back to your club? Education engagement, that one is available on page 5 as well. So we have our club success plan. I want you to know that that resource is there. Ideally, your club will not ignore this attachment. We want you to be able to succeed. So use the tool that's available to you. Another tool that's available to you is something called the dashboard. Hey, even if I am jamming just a member, still have access to the dashboard. I went to Google and I typed in Toastmasters dashboard. And I'm going to click this first link because it's Toastmasters International. Boop. Oh, that's terrifying. Select a district.
Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt, but we're not seeing that screen.
So what did I share?
Your desktop.
Oh.
Which was nice and organized.
Your home screen.
Okay. All right, we'll go back. Now do you see Google?
Yes.
There it is.
Thank you. Zoom has done this a couple of times. I'm also a corporate trainer. Nobody told me I was sharing my secret speaker notes the other day until halfway through a video they were supposed to be seeing.
We're not
Zoom.
seeing it again. We're seeing the.
You should see Google.
We
Yes.
see Google.
Okay.
Okay. So I went to Google. I typed in Toastmasters dashboard. I see the very first one is Toastmasters International, and I trust this. So I click the link. And as I said a moment ago, it's terrifying. Too much information. Go up here to this top left drop down, select a district. Scroll down to your district. If you're here in District 84, Florida with us, that's District 84. Hey, this is a little bit less terrifying. You can see everything in our district. We're going to pick on Lillian R. Bradley because it's the first one on our list. If I want to see my club specifically, I click on my club specifically. Lillian R. Bradley has already completed a goal. Somebody in their club has already submitted completion for a level 4, a level 5, or a DTM. Whether I'm a club officer and I go through Club Central to reach this, or I'm just a member, I still have access to this dashboard. So I can see whether our information has been updated, whether my completions are being marked complete or not. That is some pretty cool stuff to me. Now, as for our dashboard here, copy, chat, paste. You should have access to this as well. Please note, I am not logged into Toastmasters.org to access this dashboard at this time. Okay. You know that the club success plan is there for you. You know that you have people resources available to you. In District 84, we have our trio, the district director, program quality director, and club growth director. We also have that fourth member who makes us a quattro. That's Christina Ruzzi, our public relations manager. We also have resources out there who help you with pathways. We have our pathways chair, Terry Odom. Again, make sure, Terry, that your information is out there so that our members can reach out to you. She is looking at all of our behind the scenes reports to see, do we have anybody not yet enrolled in pathways? And reaching out to you directly. Do we have any clubs that have a ton of members and 0 education points? She's reaching out to you. She would also like to grow her team. So if you have a passion for pathways, please connect with Terry Odom and join the Pathways Committee to bring success throughout our district. We also have additional education to help you out. Here on our District 84 homepage, share, select the screen you want to show, confirm it's selected, hit share, ask audience, do you see the District 84 homepage?
Yes.
Excellent. You'll see over here on the left, Thrive. Thrive in District 84. This is a new education program that District 84 is offering. We have a member who is using it as their DTM project, and you may have just seen Leslie doing the dance of happiness because she is the first trainer in our Thrive site, in our Thrive program. So if you want to go ahead and click that, learn more about it, absolutely. That was the wrong link that just got dropped. Copy, paste, send. We have moments of truth. Moments of truth is a chance for a club to get a pulse and say, how are we doing? Where can we improve? And it's based largely on the goals that you enter in your club success plan. Akeem Bennett is our Moments of Truth chair. He would love to work with you and to help your club reach the success that you need. Again, right here on the homepage, Moments of Truth. Sign up for one of his courses, his trainings this upcoming week so that you can find success in your club. We have many other tools and resources available to you. We encourage you to reach out, play on our website, see what you can find. We'll also share that we acknowledge, while everything has been updated, sometimes what the admins can see and what the public can see is not always the same. And unfortunately, that's technology for us. If you let us know, as someone just did in chat, we will do what we can to make those connections reappear. So you've seen my webpage. It's there. We're working on making those connections work for you as well. And we appreciate your patience as we try to drive this information directly to your door. We've talked about training and administration. We've talked about education, education, education. I feel like something's missing. What do we need for education to be important? Nick, can you help us with that?
Hi, guys. I'm Nick Patterson, your club growth director. We need members. We need you. And we need new folks too. It is so exciting to be here today. And that's exactly what we need, our members. At this time, I would like to talk with you about how important it is for our clubs to work together to meet that membership requirement. I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm really looking forward today to working through something that is so easy, and that is our membership goals. Can everyone see my screen right now? Excellent. Our membership goals. And as you'll notice, they were numbers 7 and 8, right? We have to have 20 paid members or a net growth of at least 5 new members as of June 30th. So as you're filling out our club success plan, because we need those members, I want you to go ahead and just write in your membership as of July. And what is your goal? What's your realistic goal? It's important to go ahead if we're going to be successful and set an attainable goal. And then think about what's unique with your club culture, and how can you motivate current members, first of all, to renew? Is your club giving value? Are they doing those educational awards? Are you getting the value from Toastmasters? And then how are you going to attract new people? Are you going to have a dynamic open house? Are you going to do a Toastmasters showcase? How can we, as a trio, as a quattro, working with your division director, area director, and all the other support resources within our district, how can we help your club thrive this year? That's what's important. And that is what is necessary for us to maintain a quality club where membership isn't an issue. Quality will bring the members. So I encourage you, dive into your club success plan, because that's the forest. Now let's talk about you, the individual member. I'm excited that you stepped up this year for leadership. As you lead your clubs, you're going to be an adventure if it's your first time. And if you've done it before, my hope for you is it'll be like the first time, and you will learn, you will grow. And as you do that, I want you to know what Felicia was talking about earlier. Our Distinguished Toastmaster program has such value for the individual member, yet less than 1% of all Toastmasters ever attain this status. If you're a distinguished Toastmaster, would you raise your virtual hand? Michael Osborne, Felicia Shorta. Yes. Amanda Cross. Yes, thank you. So many that we're seeing. Linda, Ron, Lori. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm sure there maybe have been some that I missed, but I want you to know that it did not happen by accident that these people are raising their hands. They decided to take their leadership and their public speaking to the next level because they realize the importance of personal development. And as you see, Amanda talked about earlier, completing 2 paths is necessary. But the cool thing is leadership experience. As you serve this year as a president, VPE, VPM, VPPR, secretary, treasurer, or sergeant at arms, you're doing the first step. And we are here to help you grow individually as you lead within our district, because part of the Distinguished Toastmaster program is stepping into district roles and responsibilities. As we have so many serving here for the first time today, it is important that you go ahead and decide, is this something you want to do? Watch those DTMs this year and see if the difference is shown through their actions, through their leadership, through their vision in public speaking. As a distinguished Toastmaster, it wasn't a goal I originally had, but as I served and I saw just the leadership and wisdom, both for Toastmasters and outside of Toastmasters, it encouraged and inspired me to go on that path. And I'm so glad I did. Another thing that I want you to be aware of if you're thinking of Distinguished Toastmaster is something a little closer to home, and that's the League of Volunteers. How many of you have ever heard about the League of Volunteers? Okay, awesome. The LOV Award. Dr. Maria Martinez is heading the initiative this year to bring the Love Award to all of you. How do you receive the Love Award? You had to download the application, and I want to just show you a few things here. You're already members of the League of Volunteers. That's what Amanda brought me into our discussion with this year. As you serve and volunteer, you're part of our group. The more you participate within your home club and throughout the district, the more points you earn toward recognition. How do I earn those? You do like you're doing today. Did you know you're getting points today? You're attending TLI. Give yourselves a virtual pat on the back. You're already getting points. You're going to be participating in club contests this year, right? Go ahead, get those points in. I'm pretty sure you're going to serve on a club committee, and If you can think of ways we haven't listed to honor you, let us know. Throughout the district, go see other clubs. Be a dual member in Advanced Club. You can go to our district website and you can reach out right here on this form for more information. And we hope you will do that. And if you're interested, Christy gave us the call earlier to go on to District 84's LinkedIn. I want you to do that. I want you to find this post and I want you to share it. I want you to share it because we're going to have a webinar this Thursday for you to discover more about what the League of Volunteers is all about and how as you serve in club officer roles and throughout the district this year, you can work on your leadership development, the community impact of service, and really importantly, networking opportunities. So come and share the love this year, the love of Toastmasters. Again, one of the things Felicia talked about earlier are dues. Dues are due. But guess what? If you go ahead and pay for 9 members by September 9th, you get a notable 9 ribbon to display on your banner. The incredible 20. Any club that pays for dues for 20 members by September 20th or March 20th gets the incredible 20 ribbon to display on your club's banner. Plus, get this, a $25 gift certificate. And if you go to any of our in-person events, there's going to be a display there, a store as it were, and you can exchange those gift certificates for resources that will help your club to thrive this year. So I've given you a lot of information. Most importantly, knowing that dues are due beginning August 1st. Go ahead, begin collecting those dues. By September 9th, renew at least 9 members. And you can see here, go ahead, get this done. It's easy to get those points. Thank you once again. I'm Nick Patterson, your club growth director. So happy to be serving with you this year. Go ahead, make sure you've liked us and connected with us on LinkedIn. Get that out there, get those dues paid, and let's grow this year in District 84. This time, I'm going to turn it back over to Felicia Shorter, our district director.
Thank you, Nick and Amanda. And thank you all for absorbing all this excellent information. And honestly, today, just remember who shared it. Reach out to them, follow up. If you want more information, guess what? We will come and visit your club and share with your club members. Just send us an invite, send us a link. If we're close enough, we might get in the car and come see you. If you're virtual, we'll definitely get on the line and enjoy your members. We want to meet you. Each of us has set goals for this year as a leadership team. First goal is guess where we have to go? We have to go to training too. You think we get off the hook from club officer training? No, we have district leader training. So we will be going to district leader training, and our PRM has challenged us to send videos, to send pictures. We want to keep you connected. So next week, when we are in Anaheim, we will be sharing with you what's going on during the 100th anniversary of Toastmasters International. So follow the Facebook page. We want to share and celebrate with you as club officers in our district. One of the goals that I have this year, because it came to my mind and I said it out loud, and you just don't say things in front of Toastmasters because they will hold you to it. So I am endeavoring to call every member in the district this year. That's you and you and you. You are going to get a call from me. I just finished all my July calls and some of you answered the phone. Thank you. I was so excited. My number is 313-515-2511. Don't ignore it. Say, yes, that's Felicia. When you have a club or a member anniversary, so remember the day you joined Toastmasters, whatever that month was, I'm going to call you during your anniversary. So don't miss the opportunity for me to say happy Toastmasters anniversary, because I want to connect with each of you throughout the year. But don't hesitate to call us as well. So we are excited. Are there any additional items? Amanda, I will turn it back over to you to carry us to the next place.
Thank you so much. We have achieved a small miracle. You just heard from 3 DTMs. Yes, technically that stands for Distinguished Toastmaster. It also stands for Don't Bother Timing Me. And yet, we're ahead of time. I would like to offer an opportunity to ask and answer some district questions before we move into what's next. You've had the chance to hear from us. What questions do you have? Feel free to raise that virtual hand. We will call on you. We're going to follow the Roberts rules of professional meetings. Raise that virtual hand or drop it in chat. Debbie, you are the one watching chat, so let us know if we need to answer any questions. What questions do you have? Paul Smith.
Amanda, we have a request to repeat Felicia's number.
Felicia just took care of that. Paul, you had a question.
I noticed on your DCP page that apparently there seems to be a subtle change in the fact that a path completion now counts the same as if you do a level 4, level 5, or a DTM. Did I understand that correctly?
A path completion. Our education paths, if you complete the entire, I hear your question.
Right.
Path completion means you finished level 5 and marked that path complete. So you can achieve the goals for level 1. There are 2 goals for level 2 completions. There's a goal for level 3, and there are 2 goals for if you complete the level 4, level 5, named path completion, or DTM. The assumption here being that you've done 1, 2, 3, and 4 before you've hit 5.
Like they've changed it out now to where you don't necessarily need to be a DTM. All you have to do is complete a path for that check mark. They're making it a lot easier.
Those are 4 or 3 different things. Felicia, I'll let you speak to this.
Paul, what I believe you're saying, it used to, in the past, it would say level 5, but now they're saying path completion, because a lot of people miss that last speech at the end where you review the entire journey of that path and you give a final speech. Some people were missing that, and now they're saying you have to cross over and get that path completion completed, not just the level 5. And that's what I'm saying. So thank you, Paul.
But the difference I'm noticing is that now just simply completing a path is getting you through one of those goals for your club, which used to be somewhat of a monumental task to get level 4 and 5 done. Now they're making that very routine here. That should be happening very frequently.
It is. Thank you for that, Paul. Andrew McCraney, I saw your non-virtual hand come up, so please.
Yes. Yeah, now, Amanda, I know it might be a little bit early, but have you started the first round for area contests, or am I jumping the gun on it?
Thank you so much for asking that. I actually do have 2 more big things that I want to share with you. Andrew, make sure that I answer your question. I'm going to focus on Golden Gavel first. If you are in District 84 and this is not your first time around the block, you may have heard of the District 84 Golden Gavel Award. This is where clubs go above and beyond the standard incentives offered by Toastmasters International. And yes, it has been updated. I just shared the Golden Gavel flyer in chat, and you'll see some great opportunities for you to achieve this. The first one being an opportunity today of 7 of 7 officers trained. We also have, let me go ahead and just pull this whole thing up, menu, view, the page. Okay, I will get this. More, share the correct document, confirm the correct document is being seen, share, and confirm with the crowd that you see District 84 Golden Gavel Award 24-25.
Yes.
Thank you for that. 7 of 7 officers trained at both rounds of TLI has not changed. Achieve Smedley Award, which is happening now, or Talk Up Toastmasters in February, March, which means adding 5 or more new, reinstated, or dual members. Completing 2 Moments of Truth Club evaluations. You can do them back to back, but that is not as effective as one in the fall and one in the spring. Achieving a perfect 10 President's Distinguished. President's Distinguished is 9 DCP points. We want you to get a perfect 10 DCP points. And before I move forward, I see the question, what do you mean both rounds? We offer TLI in the summer and the winter. Right now you are in round 1. You'll start getting my emails in November or December for round 2. So we need 7 of 7 in both summer and winter for you to achieve Golden Gavel in District 84. This one right here is our new one. Public Relations Training with Christy Naruzzi is not your TLI VP PR training. It is a separate event, which will be advertised to the district at a later time. We want 2 members at least to achieve the Triple Crown, which means 3 or more educational achievements, 3 or more levels, and at least 2 members to earn Club Ambassador awards. A Club Ambassador in District 84 is a member who goes to at least 5 different clubs and submits the form to us so that we have that evidence of experience. The ideal for a club ambassador is for you to go and go observe another club and how they run their meeting. Bring that information back to your club and say, wow, they have a joke master. They start with fun, lively, da-da-da-da-da-da. They have a slew of random ducks and fluffy things in their background, and they include them in every meeting, all sorts of other things. You bring that back to your club and you decide which new practices you want to adopt or ignore, because every club is different. But that club ambassador is not just visits. It's visits for the sake of sharing information between clubs. And it does not have to be a club within our district. It can be any club around the world. The point is, go forth, visit, case method, copy and steal everything, and just have fun while you're doing it. So this is our Golden Gavel Award. And of course, we are happy to share this throughout our district. I see another question. Can any member do this? Golden Gavel is a club award. Golden Gavel is a club award. So this first one up here must be officers. Second, must be members. Must be achieved on the club level. Must be achieved on the club level. Any 2 members, any 2 members, any 2 members of your club. This is the Golden Gavel Award 2024-2025. Is that the question I was asked? Absolutely not. I was asked about club contests. We are going to have an additional update about club contests after our upcoming district leader training. But right now, the information we have for you is, in the past, the district has voted what our contests will be this year. So if the clubs would like to start planning now, you absolutely can. We know that we will have one moment. We know
Okay.
that we will have the international speech contests. We're pretty certain we're going to have evaluation contests. And it was voted in the past that we will also have the table topics contest in District 84 at the area, division, and district level. Clubs are welcome to have any contests they choose in any format. It was also mandated by World Headquarters that all of the standard contests be presented in in-person only format at the area, division, and district level. Again, clubs can hold them in any format they wish, but we are limited as a district at the area, division, and district level to hold those international speech, evaluation, and table topics contests in person only. Now, like I said, there will be more information about this coming to you, but we have not had the opportunity to review and discuss the most recent updates from World Headquarters. So we are not ready to present the rest of the information to you at this exact moment in time.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. In District 84, we are saying the club contest season is September 1 through December 31. September 1 through December 31 is club contest season, which means January 1st is when the area contest season begins, and that will go until February 28th. January 1 to February 28th is the area contest season. Then we will have the division contest season, which begins March 1 through April 21-ish. We do have to cut it off, not all the way through April, for the sake of getting everything ready for the district level. So March 1 through April 21-ish. And the district level contests will be held at the district conference, May, not going to get the date wrong because the date is the one thing I do know. May 16th and May 17th, 2025 is when we will hold the district level contests. So those are your date ranges. Many of you are going to ask if that's not already been posted, but Amanda, how will I know when the area and division contests exist? I'm so glad you asked that question, and I do have that answer. I just can't seem to pull it up right this very second. I will drop it in chat. Speech contest calendar. There it is. That is not what I wanted. Okay, speech contest. That's the page I want. Again, this site has been updated with the 2024-2025 rulebook. It includes some contests, and it includes all of the training and all of the currently scheduled area and division contests. If for any reason you are not able to see these updates, it is because there is a glitch between the admin side and the public side, and we are actively working on having that resolved. So come back frequently to get this information.
Amanda,
Janet Watson, I
Watson,
see your hand.
I have been a member since the Ice Age, but I don't really know how, if I can get beyond my designation as bronze to get to a DTM, because I work 3 part-time jobs, so I don't really have the opportunity to travel. As far as doing contests, even if I won a contest, I couldn't travel to go to a competition because of the work that I'm doing in 3 different areas. I don't know if that's possible to move any further as far as my designation goes, because you don't even call it Toastmaster Bronze anymore. And I've been a member since 2001. So I'm asking the question, how do I designate myself to get beyond wherever I am at this point.
Nick, send a direct message to Janet Watson. That way she can connect with you and find out what exactly to do. Janet, I'm going to answer your question on a broader level and share some information for those who have never heard of Toastmasters Bronze. Janet is sharing information from the Legacy program. Legacy is pre-2018, so if you joined in 2018 or more recent than that, you've probably never heard of those designations. You've only known pathways. In the Legacy program, we had multiple levels that we had to advance through. You had to have them in this category and that category and still do these things. And now it's all pathways as we presented it to you. It still includes education, leadership, and additional experiences to apply communication and leadership experiences. If you were just so close in the Legacy program and you did not achieve it by the cutoff date when Pathways was rolled out, unfortunately, you do have to start over again. Hi, I was one of them. What you do need to complete to earn your DTM is 2 paths. That's it. It's only a lot of projects, but they are manageable. You can do it. And if you don't have the time in your own club to offer those opportunities for speaking, go be a club ambassador. Jump into a virtual meeting, ask for a 5-minute speaking spot, and complete that project. You can do this. Then there are the leadership opportunities, and we are happy to work with you. Felicia, myself, Nick, and all of our chairs are here to help you achieve those goals. If DTM is your goal in the near future, let us know so we can help you achieve that personal goal that you have within Toastmasters. At this time, I would also like to share that I have an amazing person on my team, the one, the only, Gina Game Changer Hansen is our education chair this year, and she has some announcements and information to share with you.
Thank you so much, Miss Amanda. I appreciate that immensely. I just actually have some questions, and go ahead and unmute. We have, let me see, about 5 minutes, and I thought that we would have a little bit of fun before we switch out and give you a bio break before class starts. So I'm going to ask you this, and if you know it, just again, just shout it out. What is your club culture? Like, what is the thing in a word or two that makes your club your club? Does anyone know that?
Diversity.
What, say that one more time, Andrew.
Diversity.
Diversity. I love that. That's what we're looking for. Answers like that. Who else has got anything like that? Because we're going to take this and talk a little bit about helping you grow. So who's got something else that they have about
supportive, nurturing, and positive.
Supportive, nurturing, positive. Love it. Who else? What else you guys got?
Family.
Aw, I love that one. Keep them coming, guys.
Fun and humor.
Humor. Love it. Fun and humor.
Being supportive.
Supportive.
Of one another's goal to reach our goals, helping each other reach our goals.
Perfect. Perfect. Bring me another one, and the rest of you, I kind of want you thinking, and then I'm going to go to your second question. Who else has got one more?
Growth points that don't feel threatening.
Oh, that's very good. So it's a safe place to grow. Love that. Love that. Okay. So I want you to keep that in the back of your head, what your club culture is. My second question is this, is what do you personally need in a club to grow personally and professionally and in your Toastmasters journey? What do you need in a club? Again, a word, just a word, what you need.
Safety.
Support.
Encouragement.
Safety. Support. What else did I hear?
Encouragement.
Structure in person. Okay. Keep them coming. Give me a couple more.
Variety.
Perfect.
Encouragement.
Encouragement. That's a beautiful word. I love that.
New ideas.
Love it.
Laughter.
Camaraderie.
Laughter. And Nelson, what did you say?
Camaraderie.
Another good one. Okay. Here's my third question. So we've done what your club culture is, and we've done what you personally, and the reason why this is important, because we're officers and this is the role we're in, what we personally need to grow in a club, personally, professionally, and in our Toastmasters journey. The third question, who else would love your club culture atmosphere and what you also need to grow? Who else would love that?
Everybody.
Ah, everybody. Okay. Do we have any other answers on that one?
Everybody participating.
Everybody participating. Okay, so we've got a little qualifier in there. Perfect. We're going the right direction too. It's a little harder question, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Are there any specific guests that would love your particular culture and what you're about? Entrepreneurs, business people.
When you make them feel welcome.
Welcome. Okay, making them feel welcome. Is there a particular group of people that you're like, that's a really good group of people for us?
People who fit the niche of the culture.
Hang on, answer the culture is perfect. And I heard realtors. I heard someone get real specific with something. I heard of realtors out there, and so that's also what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for that kind of specific thing, that realtors, entrepreneurs, business people, or maybe it's youth. Maybe it's people right out of college that need to have some skills to learn and grow. So,
Educators.
educators. There we go.
We
So,
meet at Embry-Riddle, so we have access to a lot of students, so we try to reach them to come to classes.
bingo, students. Okay, so as you're honing this in specifically, all right, so take all that, you have your club culture, you have what you personally and professionally need to grow, which is your club culture because we create our club culture. We have who it is that would also be able to grow here as well. Where are those people? Where are they?
Out there. You need to look for them.
Everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're realtors, they're entrepreneurs, they're students. That's where they are. All right, so now we know how to go find them, right? How do you go find them?
Talking to them.
Exactly. It's
word of mouth.
What was that?
Word of mouth. You got to beat the bushes to find them.
Yep.
Promoting on social media as well, in the community, promoting it in other local businesses with flyers and stuff like that.
Perfect. And the point of this little tiny mini exercise is this. If you know what your club is about and what you need to succeed, we attract who we are. So if we know what we're about and what we need to succeed, we can identify other people that would appreciate that and grow as well. And when we identify them, we know where they are. And when we know where they are, we know where to go find them. And then it's just down to the really, really simple words of, hey, I belong to a cool club. Want to come check us out? That's it. That's the beginning of how you really grow a club. So I wanted to put that out there to kind of get you thinking a little bit differently about what is our culture and what are we about? Who are we looking for? And then how do we invite them in? I am going to relinquish this back to Amanda for any closing things. If this was helpful, awesome. And if it's not, lie to me and tell me it was anyway. Amanda, back to you.
All the hearts and love to Gina. Thank you so much for that exercise. Gina is going to be working on an opportunity for all of our clubs to go through that exercise in a greater in-depth for your club. And we will be rolling that out throughout the year as well as part of our training program.